So, good evening. I wanted to get on here real quick and just kind of continue talking about the things that I've been through, because maybe one day it will help somebody else that's going through the same thing and that had been through the same thing and don't know how to get out of situations or whatever. But I am 35. I was born in June on Father's Day. We're probably about to shock you. At the age of 2, I fell off a 2-story house. Fractured the main bone in my skull in the back of my head, so I had to relearn how to walk and talk. Got that all messed up. Since 2016, so that's roughly, 7 years? Okay. I've had a total, thus far, 18 surgeries and procedures. 18. I used to be in track when I was in school. I was a very active teenager. I would run. I always stayed outside. I hardly stayed inside, I think. But I always managed to try to find something to do, because I don't like sitting. I don't like being in this bed 24/7. Not really 24/7, but the gifs. Because currently I'm in college. And currently I can't do anything because I had surgery on Valentine's Day, this past Monday, whatever. So, I mean, you could possibly see I'm pretty well, considering I've had so many surgeries and so much that's gone wrong or happened. And me being me, now I'm trying to learn from everything and then trying to help other people along the way. So, with that being said, I'd like to be able to take this time to explain a couple of things. I've got 2 kids. One is going to be 17 at the end of next month. That one is a very long, complicated story because of a person by the name of Ed Shea. I was 18 when I got pregnant. Used to young moms, they got pregnant, their fathers didn't take them away from their kids. They didn't take the kids away from their mom. But nowadays, you just gotta be young, have a piece of shit father that thinks that he can take care of a baby better than I could. Yeah, I was a young mom. I didn't know my ass from the hole in the ground. But that would have given me the opportunity to learn for myself. So, there's a lot of things that's happened that I cannot put blame on nobody else, and I won't do that. But there's a lot of things that has happened that I haven't done a fucking thing to anybody for that to happen. It was told to me a couple years ago that my grandfather, when he was alive, that he told my father to give my son back to me. Because the older that he got, the harder it was going to get. I've also found out that my child has been living in Texas with a woman by the name of Deborah Maxfield. Now, let me ask you guys a question, okay? Because apparently I'm pretty dumb to the whole custody situation, right? How is it possible for a woman to gain custody of a child that is not yours, that is not blood, without notifying the mother? Sticky situation, I kind of see. Because I was never notified. Never. They knew how to get a hold of me. They knew. They never did. So now they fed my son with a bunch of lies about how I've been in and out of his life all the time. When I got that message from my son a few years back on Christmas, that was the first time in 16 years. First time I got to talk to my kid. Not face to face, not on the phone so I could hear his voice, on Facebook Messenger. Somehow my father has had a way of keeping my child in Texas and him still filing taxes on my kid. Wonder how the IRS is not like that one. Till next time. I'm not going to make my videos long. I'll make them short at a time. So that way you guys can have a better understanding of what my life has been like and the things that I've been through. And maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. It helps me. So, mwah, bye.